Man United has spent close to 300 million. Yes, 300 million in just one transfer window. Just one. Now, does this raise the expectation for Erik ten Hag and his players? Well, I believe so. Because prior to the purchases of Casemiro and Antony, Man United fans were mad. The start of the season couldn't be worse, losing to Brighton 2-1 at home. Then getting humiliated at Brentford 4-0. 4-0. Now, when that was occurring, Man United fans were ready to protest against the Glazers, complaining how the Glazers aren't spending enough money and, taking out their dividends, not doing enough for the club, that they're here for the money to take profits, all that. Emptying the Old Trafford was the hashtag for the Liverpool game. But then, the unthinkable happened. Man United, out of nowhere, by Casemiro, arguably the best center defensive mid today. And then announced that the Liverpool game, you see Casemiro out there and his black tux out there being announced official, Casemiro to Man United. So the game starts. Man United fans ready to protest. And guess what? 15th minute, Sancho scores 1-0. The fans back in their seats, ready to watch Man United play football. Then, Man United end up winning 2-1. Marcus Rashford scores, and then Salah tries to bring it back. Too late to come back. 2-1, and it ends there. Man United end up winning their first game of the season. Casemiro is bought. Fast forward a little bit. You see Man United win 1-0 to Southampton. Bruno goal. Now, then the unthinkable again happens. Man United spend again. After the fans, I believe, were a little content because they solved their midfield problem. That's been a problem. The fans have been watching McTominay and Fred in the midfield for the past, years. I can't even put a number on it. And all they've wanted was a center mid to come in and replace them. And guess what? Casemiro is it. But that wasn't enough for Erik ten Hag. He goes and breaks the bank. Spends, record-breaking money. Antony, 100 million. Yes, 100 million from Ajax. Erik ten Hag has worked with him at his time at Ajax, and, he really wanted him. You can tell because he has overpaid severely. I think Antony is worth around 60 million, and at most he goes 70, 75, and they went to 100 million. Wow. The negotiator for Ajax deserves a raise because he managed to get 100 million off a player who has got 29 goals and assists in 55 games. 100 million for that. That is incredible. Now, you look at, players like Gabriel Jesus, who went for 45 million, and you look at that deal and you be like, that's a bargain. Also, the thing about Man United is I think they needed a striker more. Cristiano Ronaldo could be on the go. He can be leaving. And they won't have a striker now. I don't think they have enough time. Martial can't stay on the pitch. If you had 100 million, and you were willing to spend that, you could have spent that on Blažević, Darwin Núñez. The number of strikers the list goes on and on and on. Of amount of strikers that are, doing, Darwin Núñez has started off, but you could have answered your striker, problem where if you sell Ronaldo, you got a problem. If you have Ronaldo there, you got a striker. But it looks like he may be leaving soon. So if you had 100 million, I would have spent it on a striker. I believe Man United are good on wingers for now. Or could have got Gakpo, who, at PSV is a cheaper option. You could have bought him for 35 million. But you went for Antony. You got the guy you wanted. You got him. But now, with all this being spent, Man United, their expectation from throwaway year, let's protest to get the Glazers out, should now be compete. Europa League, you should win that. Premier League, top 4 is the least now. FA Cup, Community Shield, or Carabao Cup, you have to at least win one. Because this is a lot of money you're spending. A lot. You're not spending little money, here and there. You're spending a lot of money. And now that comes with expectation, because I remember Man United fans were the same fans who were criticizing Arsenal when last season, and even this season before they were spending a lot, we're saying Arsenal are spending a lot and they have to have higher expectations. Their expectations are here, Europa League, when it should be Champions League and competing for the Europa League, all this. That's what they were saying. And now that they've got all that money spent, they're quiet on the expectation. They're just, right now, they're just seeing it through, seeing the vibes, seeing how Erik Ten Hag will turn it around. Can he turn it around? Well, here's a little test. This week, we have games during the week. You know, Arsenal plays Villa, United play, I don't know. But then, September 4th, Arsenal will play Man United, and we'll see there. We'll see there if the signings are worth it. It's just one match, obviously. Whoever wins and loses won't really affect much, even though every point in the Premier League matters. But it's just one game, just 3 points. You know, Arsenal could win the next 5 and lose the next 5, and Man United could end up having more points after, 5 matches, even though they lost to Arsenal. It's the Premier League, the most money spent in the league. So the expectation, like I said, top 4, compete for the Europa League, probably, try and win it. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, you got to come out with some sort of trophy. There's been a lot of years that Man United haven't won some sort of cup. And that Century Cup, whatever that they won in preseason against Liverpool, that does not count. So, Man United, you have to win silverware. Yes, you have to win some sort of silverware. It's been far too long for the amount of money you have been spending. So if Man United don't come out of this season with silverware, there has to be some sort of problem to be addressed. You've ran through, 3 managers now in the past 2 years. You've got Ole, Ralf Rangnick, and then now Erik Ten Hag. Those are three guys. So maybe it's not the manager. Maybe it's time to rebuild, get the dead weight out, because I do see a lot of dead weight at Man United. The attitude is horrible. And I'm not talking Ronaldo before anyone comes out and says, well, Ronaldo needs to go. No. The likes of Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Fred, those are the players with the bad attitudes. Marcus Rashford, they need to, get it together. But we'll see what happens. What I think Man United will end up doing, I think top 4 is what they should get now. But my prediction before the season, before all this, was 6th place. But we'll see what happens. So anyways, leave a comment down below what you think Man United's expectation is. And leave a like and subscribe for more. And thank you guys for watching.